So, good morning. I think we might try and make a start. So, distinguished delegates, honoured guests and colleagues, I'm delighted to welcome you back to University College Dublin and to the unique space of O'Reilly Hall, our Aula Maxima, where we hold our conferring ceremonies and other key university events. I extend a warm welcome to delegates who join us online. Although the pandemic continues to make this difficult for many of us around the world, I continue to be very impressed by the level of innovation that colleagues have shown in adapting how the world, in recognizing how the world has changed. Your virtual presence today and the participation it affords you demonstrates how events such as this and organizations like the IAU can now ensure even broader equity of access and fully realized global inclusion for vital discussions such as those that we will hold over the coming days. Last evening, as we gathered for the welcomes reception, I spoke about UCD's evolution across the century of great change for Ireland and how the university had shaped and in turn been shaped by the modern Irish state. Today, as then, this evolution is driven by a commitment to serve the needs of contemporary society and in preparing our students to engage with the world and the needs of future society. This is the mission at the core of our gathering this week. The conference thematic focus on subjects such as future skills and competencies, digitalization, and the promise of interconnected futures are vital topics and already inform our long-term planning here at UCD. The results of these conversations are already manifesting in the construction works that you've now doubt seen entering campus. This is another step in ensuring that our campus and our university remains at the forefront in terms of providing a quality environment for scholarship, learning, research, and innovation. The current construction plan includes a landmark development at the campus entrance comprising the twin centres for creativity and for future learning. And these will add very significantly capacity for both teaching and research when they are completed, and in particular, supporting the delivery of new forms of pedagogical practice to meet the future skills and needs of our student body. We aim to provide an attractive and welcoming campus experience benefiting a global university that encourages broad engagement with the university community. We promote sustainability and excellence in the design and use of the university estate, including sustainable use of campus lands. And these developments will result in an accessible and sustainable campus environment, including a green infrastructure network that promotes landscape, biodiversity, and heritage. And I'm eagerly looking forward to taking part in our discussions over the coming days and to learning from this truly global group. Hosting you here in University College Dublin, I have the great pleasure of showing off our beautiful campus. And I hope that over the coming days, you have the opportunity to stroll the woodland walks, perhaps discover some of our campus gems, such as the Centre for Experimental Archaeology, where students build houses using 1,000-year-old methods and cast bronze tools in fire pits using molds that they have made themselves. Or the Rosemount Environmental Research Station, which is home to the Lamb Clark Historic Irish Apple Collection. No apples on the trees at the moment, I'm afraid. If you have time, I would also invite you to drop into our new student residences and village centre in Roebuck at the end of the campus. With 4,000 students living on campus, we work hard to offer a living experience that encourages all students to spend time together. Although we are all here for the business of the conference, I do hope that you'll have time to enjoy some of Dublin's warm hospitality. This evening, the conference dinner will be held in a very historic space, the Round Room of Dublin's Mansion House, now home to the Lord Mayor of Dublin. The space was purpose designed in 1821, when Ireland was still a part of the United Kingdom, to receive King George IV. In 1919, it was the site of the first meeting of the new Irish Parliament, Dáil Éireann, and in 1921, 100 years after receiving the British monarch, the Anglo-Irish Treaty was ratified there, ending the War of Independence and declaring Ireland as a free state. Tomorrow evening, we will enjoy a taste of Dublin hospitality at the Guinness Storehouse, a centerpiece of Dublin's industrial, social, and cultural heritage. Known for its world-famous stout, both Guinness, the brand, and the family behind it of the same name were instrumental in development of Dublin's 19th and 20th century urban fabric, much of which you can still see while enjoying some of Irish food and music. The city centre of Dublin itself has many remarkable attractions to give you a sense of Irish life and culture. Walking around St. Stephen's Green and Merrion Square, you'll quickly discover the city's literary flavour, with several Irish writers such as Joyce, Oscar Wilde, and Iris Murdoch memorialised in our streets and monuments. It's no wonder that Dublin has been designated a UNESCO City of Literature, an accolade honoured in the establishment of the Museum of Literature in Ireland. Opened in 2019 in partnership with UCD and Fulcher Ireland, Molly is situated on the original site of John Henry Newman's Catholic University. The museum holds a unique cultural collection from which you can learn more about Ireland's rich literary tradition in all forms and languages, and of course, UCD's most famous alumni, James Joyce, whose seminal work, Ulysses, celebrates its centenary this year. The director of Molly, Dr. Simon O'Connor, has graciously offered all delegates free admission to the museum. So just show your conference lanyard at the reception. Thank you all again for joining us in Dublin, and I look forward to engaging with as many of you as possible over the coming days. I'd now like to introduce President Andrew Deeks, the former president of UCD. I'm delighted to welcome you back, Andrew. And now the Vice Chancellor of Murdoch University in Western Australia, to chair our first plenary session. Thank you, Andrew.